With me now are two very well-known co-chairs of the Friends of Palliative Care Golf Tournament. I'm talking about Jim Cooper as well as Dave Publow. They're in the studio with me now, and we're going to be talking about the upcoming golf tournament for palliative care. So, gentlemen, when is this year's palliative care tournament?
It is August the 28th, Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
Morning draw. We're thinking 7:15, 7:30?
7:15.
7:15?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really tough to get two draws of golf around the course on a timely basis.
Yes.
When there's also entertainment on the course. It isn't about running as fast as you can and hitting the ball, although we wish they would sometimes. But the first draw starts early morning, and then the second draw will be around noon.
Now, this is the 31st?
31st.
My heavens.
Last year was a tremendous success at our 30th. We raised $325,000 or something last year. So we're at 4.8, as you said, and hopefully we'll go past 5 million this year.
I think you will. I don't know if our viewers know this or not, but this was started 30 years ago, because this was the 31st, by the Sisters of Providence of the St. Paul. The hospital.
The hospital and the hospital foundation. And John Simpson was the chair of the board, and they had an idea that they would raise some money for programs in the hospital.
Yes.
It wasn't palliative care right off the bat.
No.
It was for programs and ophthalmology. It was a full service hospital at the time. So they needed to raise some money and awareness and so on and so forth. So their foundation, under the chairmanship of John Simpson, and they formed a committee, and Don Moore started, and he was the first chairman of the golf tournament.
Wow.
Tom Harrington, Mike McMahon, who are still on our committee, and I don't know if there's anyone else on our committee that started 31 years ago in 1993.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So how long have you been on?
Well, there's an argument whether it's 20 years or 24, but it's somewhere in that stretch.
20 plus,
Yeah,
right? We'll
yeah,
go
and-
with that.
And I'll be absolutely honest. I didn't really know what palliative care was back then. I didn't.
know?
I was, I was working every day and paying attention to that. And
Yes.
David Beattie always took me to the tournament, and I went to the tournament. I knew it was for the hospital, but I really didn't know what palliative care was. And then a good friend of mine died in palliative care at the hospital.
Yes.
And I went in quite often to bring him coffee in the morning, and got to know what was going on. And I went, the light bulb came on.
Yeah.
And then when he passed, I said, I'd like to help out. I mean, I can golf in it, but I'd like to help out. Actually, I thought I was going to be able to golf too. But, so that's
Little
when,
did he know, right?
that's when I reached my hand out to David and said, hey, can I help out in any way? If I can help,
Wonderful.
I'd be happy to help. And then now we call it a life sentence. We're going to do this
There
until
you
we
go.
can't.
There you go. But look at the people that you are helping. Amazing with this.
Everybody is touched by palliative care in one way or another.
You're right.
Whether they're family,
You're
friends, or whatever.
Yeah.
People in the community fall back on palliative care. It's one of the things that people can count on being there when they're dying, and we need people to know they can die with dignity, die on their own terms at home or in the hospital.
Yes.
Our outreach team will go out to people's houses and look after pain medication, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a tremendous benefit to the entire community to have palliative care.
I agree with you.
And that's
Totally.
what this golf tournament raises funds for, that outreach service, right? So the doctors and nurses and caregivers that are going into the people's homes to help them.
Yeah.
So they don't have to come to the hospital. If they do come to the hospital, we have a beautiful palliative care area with 10 rooms. But
Yes.
if they want to stay home, we can help them stay home. And that's the pride of the tournament.
Wow. Very well said, gentlemen. Very well said. Do you need more sponsors? Can always use.
Well, here's another one. And as we were sitting here, I got thinking. The budget for the palliative care outreach service is in the $700,000 range, right? So we're going to raise about half. The telethon used to raise the other half. The telethon's not there anymore.
Right.
if people that supported the telethon could support the golf tournament, then the funds would get to palliative care. We had a gentleman's agreement with Bruce that we wouldn't encroach on his sponsors and he wouldn't encroach on ours. But now the telethon is gone. We'd really appreciate the support from the people that supported the telethon.
We'd welcome those people on board in whatever way they want. They can call me at home, they can call Jim at home, or they can call the foundation office and say they're interested. What can they do? Well, we'll find a sponsorship spot for them.
So what you're saying is you don't have to come out and golf.
No.
But you can bring out your checkbook and write a check.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Good.
it's a community event.
Yeah.
Come out to the community event. Dave and I we don't golf. we're kind of the lightning rods of the day. When something's going, we're going to figure out how to fix it, whatever. And I mean, we always have a joke that, there's a lot of dancing behind the wall. We don't want you to see over the wall.
Yes.
And, well, we come out every once in a while and fix something and then get back in. But it's a community event, and the community comes together to help palliative care. And if somebody wants to come and see what's going on, come visit us. We'd be happy to shake your hand.
And talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And bring a checkbook.
Yeah.
Bring a checkbook. Okay, so as the golf starts, they're going out to the holes. Every hole has something happening, right?
Yeah, we usually have some special holes, and
Yes.
local, like the butcher shop in Brockville, supplies us with all the sausage and ham and so on that we make in the morning. Sliders, breakfast sandwiches. Burnbrae gives us eggs.
Yes.
Superstore gives us cheese. We don't buy any of that stuff. That's how important the community is. And the people that play in the tournament, all of a sudden they show up and there's, what would you like? Sausage bites? Here's all the mustard you need.
Yes.
So we feed them out there, and then we're going to bring them back in and feed them lunch, and then we're going to give them dinner at night. So people are going to get well fed that day.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's hole-in-one. There's cars on the course that can be won for a hole-in-one. Riverside Ford has given us a Bronco, I think, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. On the 15th or 17th hole, somebody puts it in the cup, they'll walk away with that Bronco. It's theirs to keep.
Nice.
So
Nice indeed.
there's a whole bunch of different things.
There's closest to the line.
Yeah.
There's longest putt. There's closest. there's prizes, and there's food, and there's drink, right? We want to keep you entertained, but we have to be careful that it isn't something that's going to slow down the play.
Right.
Because we got to get you back in at night so you can enjoy dinner with us. Because
Exactly.
our job,
Yeah.
the whole committee's job, is to prepare our home for our friends. And BCC is a great partner for us. And they really work hard with us to prepare our home for our friends. And
That's nice.
That's what the day's about.
That's nice. Will you be having silent auction and a live auction?
Yes, we will. There'll be all kinds of items in the silent auction. We just got confirmation this week that we've got 3 condominiums, 1 in Mexico and 2 in Canmore, that are going to be at the live auction part.
Okay.
We have a hot tub from Carefree Pools have donated a hot tub,
A big one.
a big one that we got last year as well, and we raised over $10,000 in the auction. So there's those types of things that they're tangible things that people can take away, but they also are really supporting the program when they buy them.
Yes.
So
you're right.
Joe Botham has done it for years and years and years. He's our auctioneer.
Okay.
And we have some fun with that auction. It doesn't take long.
No.
You know?
And you gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, come on.
But
Yes.
everybody is out of there by
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Okay.
We do everything we can And we don't speed through it, but we do everything we can. We've done it with electronics. I mean, you know that game. We've done it. We're thanking the sponsors constantly. That things are rolling on the screens, and we're able to shorten we never shortened it. We've always said we'll have you out of here by 9 o'clock.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because don't forget, the volunteers start at 5:30 in the
Well,
morning.
that's it. A lot of people don't understand that. There's
They're there the
lot.
whole day.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob Snellgrove has been instrumental in getting us a sound system and a video component, a big screen so that everybody sees it. So there's Gear Audio, who looks after sound systems around the world for world-class
That's awesome.
Entertainment. But there he is at home helping palliative care.
Because he knows how important it is.
Exactly.
So, Dave, earlier we were talking, this will be your last question, we were talking about sponsorship, and I believe you have another level that has been added or whatever. Did you want to talk about that before we close off?
Sure. We this year, we've had a number. We've had platinum, double platinum, platinum, gold, silver, bronze, and then whole sponsors. This year we said, well, we're getting some fairly big contributions, so let's make another level. So we did away with the bronze level and made that the whole sponsorship level, kept the money the same. But we went to silver, gold, platinum, double platinum, and now we have a diamond category, which is over $12,000. And to date, and we're only in the end of June, we have 3 or 4 diamond sponsorships, which are over $12,000.
Thank you for telling us that. Would you tell us what the tagline is, please, before we close out?
It's been this tagline for 20 years. It's friends helping friends. And
Thank you.
we use that everywhere in the community.
That's why we're using it today.
We are the ambassadors for palliative care, and we make sure the community knows.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.